Today, I'm going to reveal and explain to you guys who the most powerful Mortal Kombat character that we have so far, and this is in terms of characters who have been playable in the past Mortal Kombat games. So characters such as Water God, Fire God, the Elder Gods, or the One Being for that matter, won't be playing a factor in this video. And even then, Water God, Fire God, etc. aren't the most powerful characters. However, I will mention a non-playable Mortal Kombat character in this video towards the end because I'm sure questions will spark about it in the comments. So to gain power in Mortal Kombat is a pretty big deal, as we can obviously tell. Raiden is a very powerful character in the series, but they really have portrayed his power pretty inaccurately. I mean, we can still tell that Raiden is powerful, but he's supposed to be so powerful that he really can't compete in a Mortal Kombat tournament unless he decides to fight. Despite the power he has, that isn't enough for him to be considered the most powerful character in the series. One great character to mention who has a great amount of power would be Shinnok. Well, at least with this amulet, because with his amulet, he has the power to really cause some serious damage to wherever he favors. I mean, the battle between Shinnok and Raiden that took place thousands of years ago caused some serious damage to Earthrealm. I know some of you guys might ask, oh well, why didn't you do that in MKX? And you have every reason to ask that question because you can blame the writers for that. Mortal Kombat X portrays Shinnok and the amulet's power in such an inaccurate way. It's merely just a little power boost, and that's not how it is really. Though despite all the power that Shinnok has with the amulet, that also isn't enough for him to be considered the most powerful Mortal Kombat character. Moving on to a character that has went beyond the power of Shinnok is Onaga. Now, Onaga in Mortal Kombat Deception has been portrayed as someone who is basically invincible, and that is 100% correct with exceptions. Onaga isn't invincible with his natural power. In the story of Deception, when he obtains all of the Kamidogus in his possession, he then becomes invincible. Like, he literally cannot be killed or hurt. So with this, you guys are probably saying, oh okay, so Onaga is the most powerful Mortal Kombat character. And yet again, that is incorrect. Shujinko is the only character to defeat Onaga in the history of Mortal Kombat while Onaga having possession of all the Kamidogus. Now you guys would probably question how is this so, and I will answer it. The only way to defeat Onaga when he has the Kamidogus is to simply destroy them, and they can be destroyed, which is obviously something very difficult to do. However, Shujinko managed to do so and make Onaga vulnerable once again. The one reason why he was able to do so was because Shujinko has the power to absorb the power of any Mortal Kombat character he encountered. This power was given to him by Onaga. In the story of Deception, Shujinko did absorb a very large amount of powers from other characters, and it states in his ending that it gave him the ability to shatter the Kamidogus and to make Onaga vulnerable.
So that I would be able to defend myself during the quest to find the Kamidogu, Onaga had given me the power to absorb the fighting ability of any warrior I encountered, but his gift would prove to be his undoing. The warriors in Outworld were in disarray, heroes were not focused on the true threat of Onaga, and villains were unaware that they were bringing about their own destruction by serving him. I united them, and in one moment absorbed their combined fighting power. I shattered each of the Kamidogu, the source of his invulnerability. This weakened Onaga, and I attacked him without mercy. His mortal form was no match for a combatant infused with the powers of so many warriors. The Dragon King was finally defeated. The realms will remain as they have since the beginning.
So, does this mean Shujinko is the most powerful Mortal Kombat character? And the answer is yes. It is never stated that the power Shujinko absorbs wears off, so Shujinko permanently has the power of countless warriors, and still has the power to do so. Now hold up, I know I'm going to be getting a lot of comments saying that the One Being is the most powerful character in the series. And well, that's partially correct, and let me explain why. The One Being's consciousness is separated through all of the 6 Kamidogus. This was done due to the Elder Gods. And once they are merged together, then the One Being is all up to his power, and he can basically do whatever he wants, kill all of existence, all of that. This has never happened in the history of Mortal Kombat since the Elder God split his consciousness. The only character that has come close to this was Onaga. Onaga did have the ability to merge all of the Kamidogus into himself, and that made him the One Being and basically warp reality. We all know this didn't happen, but if Shujinko didn't exist, it probably would have. I claim this because I do have evidence to back this up with Onaga's ending from Deception that didn't make it into the game because the developers decided to cut Onaga from the Deception roster. Take a look right here.
My enemies have failed to prevent me from fusing all the weapons of the Elder Gods into one. I used this ultimate weapon to warp reality, merging the realms into a singular existence. The Elder Gods were helpless as I used their own power against them in the void beyond the One Realm. Not satisfied with merely ruling the One Realm, I seized all that exists and merged it into myself. There can be only one consciousness. I am everything. I have become the One Being.
So yes, Shujinko is still the most powerful Mortal Kombat character, but the only character that can come close to him is Onaga, which again was the only character to manage to come close to being the One Being. So there you guys have it, the most powerful character in all of Mortal Kombat. It's pretty surprising that not many people know this, and people would just say Shao Kahn or Goro, or heck, some people even say Cassie Cage. But hopefully you guys learned something new about the lore of Mortal Kombat, and if you did, please drop a like on this video and let me know in the comments which character do you think stands a chance against Shujinko. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like this. Anyways, my name is Rustball Productions, and I'm out for now.